Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Full Court Press, arguably the best sports podcast in the country. And today, it's a very, very special day in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to introduce the greatest basketball player Uganda has ever seen. With his incredible skills, dominance on the court, and trailblazing career, Norman is widely regarded as the best male basketball player Uganda has ever seen. He's a force to be reckoned with, boasting impressive performance in the FIBA AfroBasket qualifiers, Zone 5, and a couple of local basketball tournaments in the country. With his exceptional scoring ability, adaptability, and intelligence on the court, Norman has inspired a new generation of basketball enthusiasts. Let's give it up for the one and only Norman Blick. Norman, you're very welcome. Say something to the viewers.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Call me the GOAT, call me whatever. But all I know is I think I gave back. I gave it my all, and I'm not really worried that I played the sport I love and I didn't really put in all the effort.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, we're very glad to have you in the studio too. Let's dive into it. It's a basketball podcast, basically talking about your journey in basketball. You've traveled around the world, so it's not going to be only in Uganda, it's going to be worldwide. Let's dive into it. When did you fall in love with basketball, and why did you fall in love with basketball?
Well, initially I was a footballer. I was into football. And then it so happens that when we got holidays, all my friends were playing basketball and there was nowhere to play football.
Yeah, that was where?
So I kept on court with my friends a lot, and slowly by slowly, you go there and throw the ball a bit.
Where was that?
Then in Gingerses.
Okay.
In those times when there are not enough players, we step on and play. And the sport kind of caught up on me. And one time, a team from Kenya comes to Jinja to do a clinic. And they noticed that the speed that is natural for the game.
Yeah. And
so after the camp, they were like, would like you to join our team. And I was supposed to basically go there, train for a couple of years, and when the coach thought I was ready, they would ship me off to the US.
Yeah.
Well, that did happen, but then it reached a point. Unfortunately, the coach lost his wife, and he had to go back. And
he was an American.
Yeah. And once he went, things turned sour, so he couldn't do anything for me. So I came back to Uganda, got a scholarship in Kumba. We played there, we won a few championships, we had that time there. And went on like that. I'd learned a lot in Kenya. So whatever I learned, I passed it on here. If you noticed, all the presses we did in Kumba was basically knowledge that I learned from Kenya. All the drills that I used to, basically I was a player in Kumba, but at the same time as a coach. And we would put somebody who has an understanding of the game.
That was Odeke.
Yeah, to help us with the subbing. And guess what? Odeke became a full-time coach just because of that.
The love and everything.
So I come from humble beginnings with that. And nothing too much to show that I just loved the sport. Once I fell in love with it, I fell in love with it straight away.
You are generational talent. I've hosted a couple of guys here in the studio. The latest was Chebs. Chebs was here. Then I saw Ahawe Albert, and they were all talking about you. Marco Pio, everyone has been talking about you. And I am very interested in finding out how you learned the game. How? That's very important, to inspire the people who are going to watch this show.
To me, most importantly, it's the passion. If you don't have the love for the game, we were talking earlier, love for the game, sometimes when you play the game, you need to know one thing I tell most of my kids, you have to have passion for the game. You don't have shoes, it should not stop you from playing.
Sure.
It has rained, it should not stop you from playing. It is your sport.
Yeah.
Secondly, have a role model. Like me, I used to look up to Michael Jordan a lot. Whatever he did, I try to copy it. I try to copy the tongue thing even.
When going to dunk.
But I couldn't do it. Try to play while chewing gum.
Yeah.
I would swallow the gum all the time.
Yeah.
Just so I try to, be like Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things I try to do. And lastly, you need to put in the work. Yeah. Because when you put in the work, it shows. When come game day, you feel comfortable. And when you're putting in the work, I see most kids when they come to today I'm going to practice my own personal workout.
Yeah.
He goes just to work out and breaks a sweat, but he has not really done the workout perfectly.
Yeah.
You need to work on your shots. So start with the form shooting till you get to the shots. Then try to shoot like you are in a game. By the time you come to the game,
Yeah.
you're not really bothered by what is going to go on. Your body kind of, what do we call it? For example, when say you shoot 300 shots,
Yeah.
you shoot, you reach a time, your hand is shaking, you can't feel the arm, it's even aching.
Yeah.
Then you go slightly beyond that time, you realize the arm is just doing it on its own. You're actually not thinking about it.
It's just
You're just
natural,
dropping air.
Yeah.
So now you do that on a constant, do it constantly, repetitively. It becomes part of you.
Yeah.
Next thing you say, now I need to work on my handles. You work on your handles. Just like that. But it starts with the passion. You have to have the heart for the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I get. Then about your parents, Donald Blick is also one of the best players who has played in the local basketball game here. How helpful was Donald and of course your parents in your process of learning the game?
My parents weren't really so much involved in the game. Actually, for them, they were like books. So I even remember I would, when school ends, I pretend I'm going back for coaching, but when I've kept my shoes, and workout clothes at Faisali's best.
Yeah.
And you go play, and then you go back to the stairs, change, go back home like you've been studying.
Yeah.
The things do happen, but Donald, to me, one of the most lethal players that I knew. It's just that he didn't know when to switch on and when to switch off. Because it reached a point why am I suffering this game? And you're like, Donald, do you know who is marking you? Then he looks and then he realizes,
that's a mismatch.
Give me the ball. Just like that, you've already inspired him, and then he just goes off like that.
Yeah.
He's a guy who was very competitive, but he just didn't know when to switch on the fire. So I enjoyed playing with him. So we had our good times everywhere we played.
Did he push you? Did he try pushing
It's
you as
just
a
that
player?
it's just that I eclipsed him. That is it. But he was our best player, both defensively and offensively.
But he never knew when to turn it on.
He just you just had to drive it, switch a certain button, and then he would go like, I'm here. Yeah, just like that.
Let's talk about where you learned basketball from. I'm very sure you learned basketball from Ginger. How was basketball in Ginger?
There's plenty of talent in Ginger. That's the truth. But most of my technical basketball was learned in Kenya, and it was a challenging thing. Okay. Thing is, we used to study up to 11 o'clock.
That was in Ginger, Kenya?
No, Kenya. Study.
That was secondary school?
No. That is university. Then 11 o'clock, you're hitting the court. Train up to lunchtime. 1 o'clock. What? After lunch, you're back on court to play with the girls so that you learn the plays, because the girls had the same plays with the boys.
Yeah.
Then when girls are done at 4, you again join the men's team training. It was a real hassle. So morning, you're doing your personal workout. You're shooting. What? And if you want to confirm, someone else helps you with the plays and what have you. Then it was challenging. You reach a point you're too hungry. I could chew a whole loaf of bread alone without water or what, because I'm dead tired.
Really
you've worked a lot for the day. So from there, once I'd learned, I started doing. I was studying there, but I would travel every weekend to come and play in the league.
For Sky
Jammers, yes. And I would travel Friday night, Saturday I'm here, we play. Sunday evening, I'm back those ends. Yeah. So, I know, yes, I know Ginger is where it all started from, but most of the technical stuff that I learned was in Nairobi. Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about Sky Jammers. You guys came into the league and stormed it by surprise, and you won the league. Very unexpected. People were used to Blue Jackets. I don't know if Falcons was there by then. Power. Let's talk about Sky Jammers. I know there are legends who have come from Sky Jammers, like Kisa Godi, Faisal Beste. We have been talking about them earlier on. How was the brotherhood in Sky Jammers, and what really inspired you guys to win that trophy? And what year was that?
Okay, I started playing basketball basically in 96, 97, around there. Then we started playing as Sky Jammers in the league around 99. And yes, we got our side. They whooped us, like
the first season.
First year, you'd come here, first we didn't have jerseys. You just say the other team is wearing a black jersey, you come say, carry anything white.
Yeah.
And you get a marker, put a number on your shirt. And then they would really whoop us. Like, every team would come to just beat us. You'd score like 30 and the other team has like 100. So second season, for some reason, we started gelling together. Nobody was going away, we were there together. All 12 of us were like friends. If someone's birthday, you're there.
Yeah.
Our parents knew each other because we played ball. And we became a family. Then come 2000, we managed to beat some teams. And we had the thing of like, we beat a team, those become our women. They don't beat us again.
Yeah, forever.
So we started Miracle, that is our team. Now those ones can't whoop us. We got Sherry. Then we got Chambogo. We're like, those ones, we know, at least we have wins there. The other teams will beat us, yes, but those ones will have wins.
How many teams were in the league?
At that time, it was like 12 teams. So, the following year, 2001, we managed to, for some reason, the starting game was Power versus Sky Jammers. And somehow we beat them by 1 point.
The first game of the season.
The very first game of the season. And we were so excited about it. And then we said we need to add more women to our bracket. That is how we got now. We're like, teams that were now coming to beat us, but it was always like this. So we can play this game. So we jailed together and we started training more together. Then come almost the last game, we had like one game left and we're playing Blue Jackets, and they were telling us, you win this game, you're in the playoffs. We went all out and played these guys on their home turf and beat them hands down. And we felt like we had achieved. Like, we have gone the distance.
Yeah.
But one guy calls us and tells us, hey, how about you since you've reached this far, why about you push just an extra mile just?
Yeah.
And we're going to play playoffs. We had to play Falcons and it was star-studded. And we're like, I don't think we are beating those guys. But for some reason, we had people who could step up. Remember Hakim?
Yeah,
Hakim Iga.
Yeah.
Hakim Iga took it on himself to mark Justus. Justus was our problem because each time he was comfortable with the ball, he had dishes, he had shots, what. Hakim turned him down, like he switched him off.
Played him 100.
Now for Steve, all we had to do is put Godwin Kisa. Then for Bernard, Donna took cover. Now for us who are not really doing the defensive bit, all we're doing is the scoring, me, swipe, just like that. Then of course we had the Mugishas, who they were guys who could disturb. You say like, that guy is not comfortable with the ball. Make sure I disturb him.
Yeah.
You end up stealing the ball. And guess what? We win game 1 against Falcons. We were too excited.
That was a shocker.
It was actually a shocker. Game 2, they come and beat us, but it was a narrow, last seconds, they beat us, like in the last seconds. And then we're like, we can still do it. So we're supposed to play the decisive game, game 3. Then we hear Steve Omonia has left the country, he's going to Seychelles. That was now
that was the best news.
The best news we had had. We're like, now it's done. We went down, beat Falcons, went to the finals, made power. They thought it's going to be a walkover, but they had forgotten we had beaten what?
Falcons.
Yeah. So we win game 1. After winning game 1, they narrowly beat us via game 2. We won the rest of the 2 games, and we went back to Ginger, became celebrities. Yeah.
You became big time celebrities.
Big time celebrities. Even to this day, when I go back, kids be calling themselves jammers. Like, I cannot be like where you have to earn it. That is our name. We worked for it. Yeah, so it's all good. The one thing I know is there's talent in Ginger. Yeah, and kids still play there
at Ginger SS.
It's just the money bit. They will kind of sponsorship like could help them. They struggle with it because traveling all the way from those ends to come to this end.
Every weekend it's a challenge.
It's a challenge.
Yeah.
But like we were saying earlier, when we did it those days, we didn't think it was. We didn't feel the harm. We need for example, each time we came to play a tournament, we'd come, play, sleep outside. And when the tournament begins the following day, would go in the grasses, those ends up. When my MC still had those grass.
Sleep a bit.
And sleep a bit. They'd be calling you, hey, your game is next. Okay, let me come. So we didn't feel like it was torture, but when you look back, you'll be like, we really suffered them days.
Yeah.
Because these days, kids take it easy. So, Sky Jammers was really a family.
From Sky Jammers, did you go to Kenya and play in the Kenyan League?
Oh yeah. At that time, before these restrictions came about, I was playing both Kenyan League and Ugandan League.
2 leagues at the same time.
So when there's a very big game, these ends that Jammers need me so much, I come back. Then I go back to Kenya. So I was playing for K-City in the University League. And then I was playing for also the Eagles, Barclay Eagles.
In the league?
In the league, yeah.
And did you win the championships there?
University, but club-wise, I think the most we did was playoffs.
What was the difference between the local league in Uganda here and the one in Kenya back then?
Kenyan league was very competitive and very physical. And I think that gave me an edge to the guys I played here. Because when I would leave the physical game and I can't find guys soft here. Guys. It was so easy for me. So I was not worried of anyone around here. But in Kenya, it was physical. You're not going to cross over anybody and then just go away like that, scot-free.
No making a foul basket.
Your hand, you could even hear the coach telling the guy, like, what is that guy doing? Why is he making you look bad, And the guy would do anything. That's why I told you when we played Legends, whatever here, they kind of turned it on. And like, no, we are not losing here. They started becoming physical. And yet we're supposed to enjoy.
Yeah.
So anyway, basically, Kenyan League is, I think it's second to Congolese League. Congolese guys also don't.
They're so fighters.
The fighters. And now Congolese is even worse. First of all, they believe in witchcraft. If guys are warming up there, you can't cross. If you are supporting the other team, you can't cross to the other side. Either you want to drop something so that you're bewitching them. Congolese League is another one.
You also played in the Congolese League for
I
how
played
many seasons?
For 2 seasons. Congolese League, when you're overscoring, the coach will come and tell you, you're overscoring, stop now.
Really?
Yeah, because if you overscore, they have a guy there who is a mercenary. They tell him, you have 5 fouls to take this guy out. And me, I was like, if I'm overscoring, then I'm helping you. Why should I slow down?
Of course. I mean, your coach would
take, my coach would come and tell me, no, that's enough. You're overscoring. Then, me, I I ignored his whatever.
Yeah.
His advice. And guess what? You see a cut here. Some guy came
I see the cut.
Hey, some guy came and elbowed me. Third one just take me out. I mean, he got a technical but he's still on the bench. For him, he's there. His job is just to massacre people. Out. Like, that guy is overscoring. Take him out. Congolese League is not simple at all. Not simple.
Did you win a couple of championships or MVPs in Congo?
Well, no, not MVP. But we won, yes, championship with Goma Bulls. And I was basically tired of whatever, traveling to Congo to play a physical game.
Yeah.
We had fun. The other stints I had were at Qatar and Southampton in UK.
How was Qatar?
Qatar was amazing.
They took care of you like a superstar.
Yeah, of course. It's too professional. You sleep, eat, and drink basketball only. When you wake up, it's gym time, off season, gym time, personal workouts.
Yeah.
Once you're in the season, go for practice, go eat, go back, rest, game time, play. It was too professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any major championships or MVPs?
Of course, we won there. I was playing for the best team, basically. So we're like winning most tournaments, leagues. We're winning. Ryan, yeah. We were good. Southampton, it didn't happen so much because when we got there, sponsorship had been cut. We used to be sponsored by Specsavers. Then they cut sponsorship. Once the Danes stopped coming, now you think otherwise, like, hey, have a family to feed.
Yeah.
You now turn to cheer you.
Yeah.
Then they was spending a good time there, and I decided let me come back here. That's when I came back and joined Power.
Before we go to Power, let's talk about Nkumba. I had a couple of stories about you when you're in Nkumba. You came for a game in fourth quarter, the last, was it 5 minutes? And you turned up and Nkumba won that game. I want that story.
No, I came back. Okay, I was supposed to join APR, and I went for trials, and they worked me for a whole week. Like, wake up early in the morning, you're on court. Go for breakfast at around 10, back on court. Go for lunch, you're back at 5 for
court.
practice on court.
Yeah.
That's like 4 times in one day. Now I did it for a whole week. Then these guys called me, hey, we have Falcons. Are you coming back? I'm like, yeah, okay. I boarded the bus. The bus kind of took some time to get there. So I reached when the game is in fourth quarter, is about to begin. And the score was like, there was like a margin of like 12 points. And so I tell the kid, should I change or I leave? It's like, you change. So by the time he puts me in the game, it's like 7 minutes to go. And for some reason, I think I'd worked out too much. My form was just on.
Yeah.
First ball I held was a 3-pointer. It went in. Next one, 3-pointer. It's in. Next one, they fouled me. I'm on the line, free throw. 9 points just there in split seconds.
Yeah.
Then, before I knew it, all the guys I had were inspired also. But now the other team had already frozen.
And the crowd was on you.
Just because of my impact, just because of me showing up. They had already frozen.
Yeah.
By the time they realized the game is gone, we had already won. And I don't know, it was an experience. I liked it. My brother said, look at this guy. We have been suffering with the team for 3 quarters. He shows up now. He's now the star. And I'm going to write about it.
In the newspapers.
And I'm like, man, God's favor, leave me alone.
I mean, let's talk about your championships in Nkumba. I mean, you won about 3 or 2 championships in Nkumba.
We won 2. We could have gone for 3 in a row if they didn't stop us from playing the playoffs. Because that third season when we were supposed to, we missed the first game because it was holiday time, so players were not around.
Yeah, they traveled.
And FUBA didn't honor our request that, let's postpone the game, players are not around, holiday time.
Yeah.
So they walked over us, and once they walk over you, that means the second round also you lose that game.
Forfeit, yeah.
So when you reach playoff time, we're on form. I remember I even played Zone 5. We couldn't make it to the playoffs. Yeah, but in Nkumba, the championship, it began with the University League.
The first championship.
First league, the university champion, those university tournaments that should be there.
Yeah.
The first one was in Dar es Salaam. And we are playing against... first one was in Makerere, I remember. And we're about 8 guys only. Me, Donald, Robert, Carl. Omonyo was on my team also.
That was a superstar team.
Compared to Makerere. Makerere had Oaks. Who?
Wilbrod.
They had Oaks. They had Shell. They had this guy from Miracle. They had Richo. They had all the superstars,
Yeah.
And we beat them in Makerere. Actually,
with
the game...
all their fans.
The game didn't end. We are playing, and we reach halftime, and we're already like 30 points up. Guys try to cheer. Next thing we just hear, Tuguiwe. I'm wondering, what are they saying? Stones started coming down from the crowd onto the court. Game ended there.
With a win, you guys had already won.
And then, another wonderful experience. We go back again, play the same championship, Universities. We are playing, the main threat there was, KIU had its own guys, So the Magalos, Carlos, who.
Yeah.
But our main threat was USIU.
That's from Kenya.
So we play USIU first game and we lose. And we didn't lose because we couldn't play, but we had eaten, we had drunk at coconut mnanas. And people had diarrhea problems.
Who had that diarrhea?
Guys would be like, sub.
I had a bottle of
as soon as he subs like this, a guy is running to the toilet. Then he comes back, who can I sub? And that guy, please help me. Run.
Was it a setup?
No.
Did those guys set you up?
We come from the hotel, and this guy passes with the coconuts. And guys say, hey, let me work on my health. Everyone's like, chop it. Put a straw, guys are sucking on it, enjoying. That thing didn't last. It's like oil.
Yeah.
It kind of ran through your body like straight. Me, I only sipped, but I had suffered. Now the guys who took the whole thing. But they are, Steve is feeling a superstar. He's like, then we went to see, he's like, wait, who has my keys? Hey, Carl, where are the keys? And I think it's taking him badly. He's like, give me the keys. He gets the keys and then runs down. I'm like, hey, we thought this guy wouldn't feel it.
You thought he was hard.
Yeah, we suffered. So next thing, they put us in a court very far away. It'll be like the tournament is here in Makerere, but for you're playing from UCU.
Yeah.
So all our games were like very far away from town. So whoever was coming there, was coming like to a home court. We were whooping them from there. And USIU was playing this side with the KIUs, what? And they didn't know that the other side were really working out. So finals, we come and it's USIU again and Nkumba. So we're playing games like Siso, like that. And then somehow Omonyi turns it on. I throw an alley hoop and he dunks it so bad. The crowds go wild. Next thing I know, even Kenyans are supporting us, Tanzanians are supporting us. And we won the game with ease. So from there, when we came there, after those 2 inter-university champions, that's when the guy, sports shooter, says, you know what, why don't you put up a team in the league?
Yeah. That was Mr. Sebuliba.
And that's how we joined the league. That first season, we missed the playoffs. Narrowly. I remember.
Was Omon still in that team?
No, Omon wasn't there.
Okay.
It was now in Seychelles. Oh, no, where was he? He was out of the country.
Yeah.
So we missed the game narrowly. We missed the playoffs narrowly. But I won what? Scoring title, top scorer.
Yeah.
And then the following season we came back. We were now ready to play. We started by, it was hard to win, whatever. Makerere Open.
Yeah.
That one you could never win. Makerere would never let you win.
With the crowd and everything.
So we started by winning Makerere Open. And of course they tried to cheat us. They tried to cheat us on the time. And Mubanda was the ref. He said, no. I don't think they have played 8 minutes. They played like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And we play. Something funny about that game is we are down 3 points. And then Donna drives the ball and they foul him on a 3-point arc. He was shooting a 3-pointer. And game is done. But we're down 3 points. Donna has shoot 3 free throws.
To tie it.
And to me, I was like, this guy can't make 3 of them. Because he wasn't consistent. He couldn't make 2 in a row. No. Then it's like, you watch. So he goes to line, makes the first one, looks at me, like, I'm like, I doubt. Makes the second one, like, Then he makes the third. He's like, don't ever say what you said again. I know how to shoot free throws. Yeah. I'm like, well done, sir. So we go to extra time, we win. Then, Makerere guys, there was a big trophy. Once we won, they removed the big trophy, put a small trophy.
And they gave you the small trophy?
They gave us a small trophy. Like, anyway, at least we know it's written that we won.
You guys won,
this year.
Yeah.
So we win, then come to the league. Summer ball, for some reason, some ball has beef with me. And then he says, that was just a tournament.
So a small
you
trophy.
Can't win a small trophy. Yeah. I'm like, hey, what did you say? Okay. So now there was beef. Each time we played Falcons, there was beef. And one thing I know for sure is when I taught these guys how to press, for some reason they also embraced it. And
the full court press.
Yeah, and it was basically our weapon.
Yeah.
The most important thing is press. So most teams, when they were coming to play us, they were like, stop them from running, first of all.
Yeah. Secondly,
find a way of beating that press. Because there's a time you would press and score like 3-2 baskets there quickly.
Ones, yes.
And if you notice, all our games, we would win fourth quarter. Once the people are tired like this, you initiate the press. And it worked perfectly. So it helped us win 2 championships. And from moving on to go to Power, that is whatever, I moved on. Remember now, Power became a running team. When we had Awel.
Yeah, Jimmy, Ikong.
Guys who could run. That's what we did also. We would run. Secondly, the press would also work there. So teams like Warriors, when each time they sat down to say, like, guys, make sure they don't run.
Yeah.
Secondly, break that press.
Yeah.
And we shall win the championship.
Yeah.
Well, it worked for Warriors, so they managed to beat us like two times in a row. third time we were like, no, we're not losing to these guys. And we're like, when we sat down to have lunch, everyone was like, these finals, me, I'm going to take out. Donna will be like, I'm taking out Kawowo. And someone would say, me, I have Martin. Me, I have Dola. Okias is mine. So everyone had to study how Okias plays, how Martin plays, how Dola plays. And it was your full-time job. When Kawowo was subbed, Donna would say, also me, I need a sub. He also comes out, just like that.
Yeah.
Hey. Then we managed to beat them. Remember, we had gone 3 games to nothing. They hadn't won anything. Then they started coming back 1, 2,
It was
3.
3-0.
It was 3-0. All because of bad reffing.
Yeah.
So it becomes 3-3 tied. And FUBA then realizes they decide to do what? To bring foreign umpires.
Referees, yes.
And that's how we managed to beat them, hands down. But we had gone 3-0, and then they started coming back one by one. Because remember that time, Ambrose was what?
The Warriors president.
Warriors and also
The
FUBA.
FUBA president.
So, so they turned it on us just like that because of Ambrose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we fought it out one. I remember even telling Donna, like, hey, I'm not even going to celebrate. Just walking away. Yeah. Because we had to beat them in 4 games only. 4-0 and it's done.
And they extended it to 6.
Six
I mean to 7 actually.
So,
I mean, from Nkumba you won 2 championships. Then Power you won 2 championships. From Power you moved to Warriors, right? And it was their first championship when you joined Warriors. No, their third championship.
The third,
How was that season? I mean, Norman Blick has joined Warriors, and remember there were superstars in Warriors already. The likes of the Malinga brothers, the Kasewos. Those were the real traditional Warrior players.
Yeah.
Were you welcomed in Warriors when you joined?
Yeah, of course I was. We were welcomed. One thing for sure is, I think me, I adopt easily. I mean, when we're in Power, we would be like, you hated Warriors so bad. Like, you go to a place and they play that Warrior song. Like, you'd be like, DJ, what are you doing? Take that song off, you know.
A Jamaican song.
Real Warrior. And you know, like, and then you're like, you had that hate for Warriors, you know,
Yeah.
But when I joined, now that song became one of my favorite songs.
Hating it.
Hey, I reached a point and then like, Ikong would ask me, how do you make it? I mean, we hated those guys. You're there and you're like, but this. I'm like, I don't know. I just loved the team. And it was fun. So
you were welcomed into the team.
And those guys were not really bad. Just because of our opponent, we used to see them bad. But they were good peeps. They welcomed us nicely. And we did almost everything together.
Yeah. I mean, for all the time you played in the league, is there any memorable game you remember? I mean, and you were like, I really balled out. And how was that game?
Of course, you know, like I'm going to say, I don't know, every night I came to play. I came to play with a passion and leave it all out there on court. But of course, I'm going to go back to that game of whatever, 7 minutes, a 7-minute break stint.
From Kumba.
It was a shocker to everyone, but it was also a shocker to me. I was like, So each time I tell kids to work out, I give them that, you know, that memory. I'm like, I worked out too hard for 1 week. By Saturday, I was in that good shape whereby I could not miss.
Yeah.
Like you just feel the shot. I mean, you know, you get that time when you shoot the ball, and once it leaves the hands, you feel this one is already in.
Yeah.
That's how Steph does it.
Yeah.
That's why you see Steph. He can shoot the ball before even it goes in. He's already asking someone, has it gone in? And he actually gone in. Yeah. Because he feels that shot. He's worked so hard on it.
Yeah.
And it's not just any working out. It's supposed to be proper, perfect, you know, practice. You know,
following the techniques and everything, basics.
Work on it. It becomes part of you. The next thing you know, you're throwing up balls and they're just going in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you've won a couple. I mean, very many MVPs, not a couple. That is disrespect. I'm sorry. You've won lots of MVPs. Any memorable MVPs you remember? And you?
Of course, my first one is the sweetest.
That was the Sky Jammers.
Sky Jammers, yes. It's the sweetest. Because I remember we bowled so hard, playing power in the finals. I remember they started playing box and one on me. When they start playing box and one on you, you just know you are the problem.
Yeah.
That means you're special.
Yeah.
So with my, teammates, it was not hard for me to, as you play ball and box and one, it's okay.
Yeah.
So now you turn your focus on defense than offense. Then you hand over the scoring bit to somebody else. I mean, I had Akeem, I had Donald, I had Godwin, I had Swibe.
Those are all scorers.
All scorers. So you now dish the ball, let them score. And for some reason, at one point, the guy who is playing box and one, somehow, you make him bored. And he forgets about you all the time somehow. Now you again start attacking.
Yeah.
So it was an honor to get that accolade. The thing is, if whoever gave me the accolade, the football realized, yes, I was like the heart and soul of the team. And yes, my teammates played a big part. But I really worked hard for that. Just imagine imagine traveling from Nairobi weekend after weekend just to come and play and then go back.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, I put in a lot of effort. Yeah, considering. So in my first championship was my sweetest.
I mean, you are the most popular basketball player in Uganda. That's the truth. I've interviewed guys here. I've talked to many basketball fans, and the first name that comes out of their mouth is Norman Blick. That was a lot of fame. In the newspaper, you open Norman Blick. Whether you guys have lost, they still talk about you. How did you manage fame when you used to play basketball? I know fame comes with a lot.
It comes with a lot. I don't know. I'm a simple guy. That's the truth. I'm not a show-off. Actually, that fame fired me more. Like each time you're playing with someone, you're like, no. If you have that competitive nature in you,
Mamba mentality.
So each time you go and play, you're like, this guy has heard about me, so he has come to play me. And one thing you had to do is not to embarrass yourself. So you're like, ball harder than we bowled before. This guy has to go back knowing that he played me. I've had someone say, one time I seated and the guy is like, one time, my first time I played in the league, I come on to play and the first guy they tell me to mark was Norman Blick. And I'm looking at the coach, I'm like, why that one? Let me get someone else. I've told you go and mark him.
Yeah.
And the guy is telling me, man, he schooled me, and then they subbed me. I was lucky. I got out. I was like, well, he had a taste of me. Yeah, but fame, I don't know. I don't take it as a big thing. I never show off. But,
of course.
Well, I'm so and so. It feels good, okay, to be loved by so many. It feels good. We went to play Legends in Nairobi. Those guys gave me a nice welcome. I could feel
the love.
Everyone's like, hey, can I take a picture with you? Yeah, it's okay.
Just in Kenya here.
In Kenya. I'm like, wow. You could have thought I was in the NB and represented Kenya or something.
Yeah.
It was a nice, warm welcome. Everybody wanted to take care of me. Do you have something to drink? Do you have something to eat? What? You okay? One guy elbowed me and I first stopped. And everyone ran out. Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
So, fame is a good thing, but also you need to find a way of controlling it.
Yeah.
Some people lose it, get famous, Yeah. Yeah, but to me, it wasn't a problem.
I mean, talking about Ugandan basketball again, you're one of the pioneers that really inspired this national team that is really performing on the big stage right now. I think you were on the first team that qualified for Afrobasket, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you were on the first team. You guys went through a lot, but people don't know what you went through a lot. How was the national team when you joined? Was there that TLC these kids are getting these days?
That TLC started showing up when Haj Santul showed up. But before that, it was a mess. But like again, I told you, we used to play and didn't feel the pain. It's just now that when you look back, you're like, really, we suffered. Yeah, remember, FUBA didn't have sponsors, but they wanted to participate in these tournaments and what have you. It was a big challenge. I mean, but we used to play just because you've been called the national team. I'm like, I'm on the national team. You just go.
Any crazy memories of when the national team traveled and you guys felt you suffered?
Yeah, too many. We shared a bed. We shared a small bed. You can imagine we were sleeping in a small hotel. I don't even think it's a hotel. It was a guest house or something.
The whole team?
A whole team, ladies and men.
What? And
then we had to share beds to two people. And it was a small bed, a 6x4, maybe a smaller 6x3. And I could feel for Kawowo. Kawowo was sharing with Gombia. Gombia.
Tall Gombia.
He's a tall Gombia. Now he has to fold his legs.
Because the bed was small.
So Kawowo said, you know what, we're going to sleep in intervals. Because in each room there was like a chair. So Kawowo would sit in the chair, doze off, while Gombia is sleeping. And he gets tired of the chair, he like, hey, Gombia, take the chair, let me take on the bed also.
That was for 1 whole week.
It was bad. The meals themselves, the guys who had taken us meals, they were not sure if we are going to eat or what. They'll be like, let me take the starting 5, let them be eating. And you guys wait, if the money comes, you'll eat. It was that bad.
What?
Then, first of all, the first game we played, we had traveled that day, reached that.
That was in Rwanda.
Yeah. Reached that day, and they're making draws. And while you're making draws, we're in the same pool with the host. And they asked the host, who do you want to play first? The guy did not hesitate. He was just like, Uganda arrived today. We are playing those ones first.
Yeah.
So in other words, we were still tired. Secondly, we still didn't have a uniform. Thirdly, the crowd was a mob, and that is the day the president was also coming to watch, like the opening game. Then the other team were playing was Rwanda. Rwanda had now they had started doing that thing of bringing professionals at that time.
Yeah.
And they were all dressed in Adidas. I remember all yellow Adidas shoes, yellow what? Then each guy has a ball. They have Beats by Dre here. Then they all come in a bus. They look like professionals. You think NBA has walked in, Then they walk out. You know, they are warming up, and literally you could tell we have already lost this game.
Yeah.
They're warming up. We're actually looking at their warm-ups.
From this side.
From us, instead of warming up, you look at the other side, looking at their warm-ups. Then you line up to greet the president, and we still don't have a uniform. Then at that very minute, someone shows up with a uniform of some club these ends.
From Uganda.
With a branded T-shirt. I think they got plain T-shirts, and then they put Uganda here. So we say, please put on first before
greeting.
Before greeting the president. Then you line up and you're greeting the president, you greet the president. Just know the first quarter, we didn't touch any ball. Those guys everything they were throwing up was going. The whole crowd was like, hey. They beat us. Then it reached a point, like halfway the game, and guys are like, okay, I know we have lost the game, but these guys are oversharing us. We're going to look bad.
Yeah.
So now it was like a one-on-one show. You're like, wait, you have that guy, you want to spoil him, do whatever you want, you give there.
So it's not like pick-up basketball.
Now pick up, we're playing just now for fun. And we did so many things. If you got a dunk, you dunked it, but still, guys would block us. Yes, we lost the game, but we went away with some dignity. The way I tell, we went away with some dignity. Some coaches from other clubs came to talk to us. Like, that's how I got to get to Congo. Hey, Congolese guy shows up and says, hey, I saw you play. You're a good player. How would you like to come and play for my club in Congo, Goma Bulls? I'm like, say we need to discuss money terms, what have you. It's like, no worries. If you are interested, tomorrow we meet, talk. Yeah, so it was tough as the national team them days.
Yeah.
These guys take it easy these days. You hear they're going to play Zone 5. They first go for camp somewhere for 1 week.
Yeah. In South Africa.
Yeah. It's too easy for them. For us, it was tough. But you just realize it now. Before that, we didn't care.
Yeah, you just played.
As long as they have called you for the national duty, you go.
Yeah.
Right. And you look back right now, you'll be like, hey, we really suffered.
Yeah. I mean, you got a feel of Haji Santoro's performance helping the national team. How was Haji's influence on the national team when he joined?
He's very good, very professional in everything he does. It was nice that we retired after we had failed what he does.
Yeah.
I think he was a basketballer before, so played professionally, so he knew everything that it takes. I mean, the first time we played Zone 5, I was here, and I think we were camped in Hotel Africana. Food was on the house. The rooms we were sleeping in were, yes, you shared rooms, but everybody had his own bed. There's a mini fridge, a TV.
There's food in plenty.
Life was good. There's a swimming pool. If you had sauna, you hit the sauna. There's a gym.
Yeah.
That's how you should be doing when you're doing national duties.
Yeah.
Even clubs should be like that, True. So he brought that professionalism to the national team.
Yeah.
And you noticed the whole game changed. I think that's the first time we beat Kenya.
Yeah.
Beat
At
Kenya.
Lugogo.
Yeah. Beat Rwanda, beat Tanzania, beat Somalia. I remember that song of Muli Rwanda. They were even playing it.
That was at Lugogo when we beat Kenya.
Yeah. Those were good times.
I mean, you have a feel of new school basketball and old school basketball. Let's talk about the current generation of basketball today compared to the past generation. What's the difference between basketball these days and the past?
In the past,
and why is the talent you guys had no longer very sound these days?
No, in the past we kept basketball very basic. You had to pass a ball, pump fake, pass. It was not anything like these days. Everything is fancy. Now everybody wants to shoot the 3-pointers. For us, we were used to, you had big men who play in the paint with their back to the basket. Then you had shooters, took the shooters. These days, if you can't shoot, whether you're a big man or what, it's like you're rendered useless.
Yeah.
Then there's a lot of fanciness there. 100 passes. Those days we used not have that. 100 pass was stolen. Okay. It was basketball these days is too fancy. It's for sure. Short time, for you to be a good player, like, hey, that guy has good crossovers. Step back.
Turn around.
All those things. As it was basic. And we used to have plays that you have to run. These days, it's more of one-on-one.
Yeah. ISO basketball.
Like, okay, clear out. I can take this guy. Yes, it is entertaining, but it's not what you would want to teach your kids or something.
Yeah.
Because I see it all the time. When a kid comes, first time to come and play basketball, first he goes like, show me how to dunk. And you're like, you can hardly lay up. You want to dunk.
You want to dunk already.
Then when he starts out to learn layup, how do I do the reverse layup when I pump? Like, come on, take it easy,
Yeah. I mean, this is very, very important. I mean, like I said, Norman Blick, household name. And you've been away from the league for quite some time, ever since you retired. Are we going to see Norman anytime soon having like a major impact on the league? I'm not talking about on the game, the league itself. Because we need legends to come back and have a huge impact on the sport.
Very true. Our problem here is you might see talent, but once you finish studies and you have responsibilities, people end up leaving the game just like that.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, this guy was talented. Where did he go to? Like, man, he's busy working. Next time you look at him, he has a belly or something.
Yeah.
But with the legends, like we're doing these friendlies of legends, but we did the one in Kenya. We've asked Kenya, and Tanzanians got to know about it. Rwandese got to know about it. And come December,
Yeah.
they're interested in coming too. So we might have, we have many legends here playing. Okay, old guys, retired guys, we have many.
Yeah.
So we're looking at making like 2 or 3 teams just for men alone, and even the ladies. Then we played the Tanzanians, play the Rwandese. Hopefully even the Sudanese will join in.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Yeah.
So if we can go a notch higher and say we start the Veterans League, that would be helpful to keep most of these guys that go away, keep them around the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it will be good. I think it's more fun. It might be even more fun than the usual league.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
you
it'll
guys
be
have all
good.
the fans. Yeah.
It will be good to have all those guys around. If kids can come and show up and see what they do. Because, I mean, guys can still play. It's just a matter of rubbing off the dust.
Yeah, if you're still playing and dunking in the league.
And rub off the dust and you play the game. So, I'm sure come December 11th, that tournament there, if guys are there, it is going to be a nice one to watch. You'll be like, it's nice to see Malinga back on court. Nice to see Eric.
Ivan.
Ivan, all those guys. Magalo, Okias, Gombia, Obol, if he shows up anyway. I don't know where Steve is hiding, but try to reach him. Because even in Kenya, everyone was asking for him. Steve. But I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
And if he can show up, it would be nice to see him again. But yeah, guys should come around. If we start that Veterans League, it will keep all the guys, players around the game of basketball.
And I know they'll come back and have an impact on the league again.
Yeah, it's true.
Talking about Steve, do you think Steve is one of the best players Uganda's ever produced? And describe Steve.
It's funny how... Okay, it's funny. Okay, I thank whoever calls me God, calls me the God. I like it's nice, thank you. But learning my basketball, I grew up looking up to Steve because I loved this style of play. And he dated my sister also at one moment. So
it was like your brother.
Yeah, we were tight like that. And I remember one time we got to Nkumba and we had been playing again, but then Steve says, hey, come to my place. We go to Nkumba and I had nothing to wear, and I put on his shirt. Then we go to the club. I'm trying to confuse the girl there that I'm from South Africa. The girl laughed at me so hard. He's like, that's Steve's shirt. I was embarrassed. Yeah, but Steve, to me, is my God. Yeah, he did everything. I may have more accolades than him, but it could be because he had stepped away from Uganda and then he left the runway for me. Yeah. But I'm sure if he had not gone anywhere, we were going to be battling somehow. Like, would be who could be fierce in the NBA, like
LeBron and Kobe, something like that.
Something like that. So To me, he's my God.
I mean,
He had the shot. He could leap high. He could handle the ball. He was an all-round player. He could post it up if he had a small guy.
yeah.
He could still take it out if he had a big guy. He could shoot from out and inside. And he was a good defensive player also. He blocked people all the time. Actually, the most lethal Steve I saw one time when we went to play Sky Jammers, we went to represent the country in Nairobi. And Steve was playing for Cobra of Seychelles.
Yeah.
And they told them, there was an argument. They said, if you don't beat this team, they were playing Ulinzi. If you don't beat them by more than 30 points, you can't make it to the semis.
Yeah.
Steve caught fire by halftime. They were already 50 points up.
And Steve had a lot of points.
Hey, they were already 50 points up. I was like, everything he was throwing up was going in. He was not touching down.
And they ended up winning by how many?
They ended up winning by more than 50. Still, those Kenyans tried to rob him, but so they got complained. I hear you didn't pay us money. You used travelers' checks. What? Those guys just quit the tournament.
Seychelles, that Cobra's team.
They just quit the tournament because they saw it in broad daylight robbery.
Yeah.
But he played a very, very good game. And that game was also inspirational to me also. Like, I was like, this can happen. So I tried to talk to the managers of Cobras. And Steve said, don't worry, I'll handle it. So I see how they can bring you to Seychelles. But that didn't mature up.
Yeah.
So I continued to play here. But
so Steve is your God.
He's my God, isn't he?
I mean, before we wrap this up, I'll ask you a couple of quick-fire questions. I mean, first of all, let's begin with your 5 greatest teammates of all time, like the ones you've played with. On the spot now.
You guys, too many. But I'll start with Donald Blick, my brother.
That's one.
I'll add Godwin Gisa.
2.
I'll add Carl Mugalu. He's from Marines.
Yeah, 3.
I'll add. I played with Henry in Warriors. It was amazing. Henry and Eric.
Those are 5.
Good players, yeah.
So that's your starting 5. Yeah, then greatest top 5 Uganda all time.
Mine, I have Silva and Kawowo. I have Omonyi has to be there.
Yeah.
There was Paul Odu.
Yeah. That's 3.
And then I'll add. There was Aaron Ochamringa.
Yeah.
And I'll add number 5. I'll add. I can't leave Henry out.
Henry Malinga.
Malinga, yes.
Then the girls category top 5.
Girls. I know very many girls. Let me see. Flavia has to be there.
That's 1.
Okay, sure. What's her name? There's a girl from UCU. I've forgotten her name.
A big man or something?
No, Nabulo, right?
Yeah, Nabulobi.
Nabulobi.
Yeah, that's 2.
Then I have to add. Martha.
3.
Then I can add.
Today you're on the spot.
I know. Wait, I'm forgetting these names. Let me see. What's this girl on Gazelle's team?
Right now, Claire.
That's Lamono, yes.
Yeah, that's 4. 1 more.
I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody.
Old school or new school?
I'm trying to mix it up. I'm forgetting somebody. That's Brenda count.
Brenda? Yeah, I think she's played in the Uganda league. It's okay. Ndona Brenda. Mbona actually.
Yeah.
Mbona Brenda. Yeah, that one of UCU.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 5. Then another 5 from the national team. The ones you've played with.
My favorite players from the national team.
Yeah, the ones you've played with.
Okay. Steve,
1,
Ben Comarcage,
2,
Henry Malinga,
3.
What was this guy's name? Short guy. Was point guard Silverbacks. Josh.
Yeah, Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson's son.
Then 5.
5. I had. Let me put today Gombia in my league. Gombia is a calm and very nice hearted guy.
That's 5.
I mean, he didn't play too much basketball, but the short time he learned basketball,
Yeah.
he
Most productive.
very productive. I remember when we were playing in TZ, we were playing against Egypt.
Yeah.
He helped us a lot. He swatted those guys. They just didn't find a way of scoring.
Yeah.
Hey,
Then lastly, not lastly, internationally, greatest of all time, top 5.
Michael Jordan comes first.
That's number 1, of course.
I put Kobe there.
That's 2.
Steph has to come in there.
3.
There's talent everywhere. Too much talent.
2 to go. 2 to go.
You know, I have to leave. Okay, let me bring in Michael Johnson.
Yeah,
Magic
that's
Johnson.
4.
Then, of course, Shaq has to be there.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah.
Then still quick fire. I'm not letting you go that easy. I'm going to mention a couple of players, and I just want you to pick one. Ben Comarcage, Ivan Enabu.
Ben.
Jimmy Enabu and Tony Drileba.
Jimmy.
Obol and Isaac Afidra.
Isaac.
Ikong Joseph, Okia Steven.
That's a tight one. Okay. I'll go for Ikong.
Henry Malinga and Michael Karaoke.
Henry, all day.
Eric Malinga and Chiberu David.
Eric, definitely.
Eric. Yeah. Landry Ndikumana, Kami Kabange.
That's a tight one. But Kami. I'll go for Kami.
So the next one is kind of tricky. Your brother and your former teammate, Donald Blick, Moses Olobo. They're all hustlers.
Of course, Donald. Donald could do almost everything. Olobo didn't have a shot.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, much as a hustler.
Yeah, back to your teammates again. Okello Boniface, Paul Mwaka.
Boniface, all day.
Okay. Okello James. And I put Chiveru here again. Okello James. Huh? The late Richard Balemo and Judo Chen.
Jude.
Okay. Ken Balyejusa, Isaac Lugude.
I'll go for Ken. It's just that Lugude didn't get to play Ken. But if Lugude had played Ken in his prime, he would not stop him any day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Faisal Beste. And remember Jackson, who was in sharing, the big guy?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Faisal.
Then Kiss Agodi and Brian Namake. That is obvious.
No. Namake.
Namake?
Yeah, I'll go for Namake.
Not Kiss Agodi?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Then ideal player. I'm just going to ask you, you're going to put these different players different players according to your choice in these categories. Speed, which player?
Hold on you. Speed?
Yeah.
To be honest, nobody can beat the Nabus in speed.
So pick one.
I'll go for Awel
Enabu. Strength.
Who was this miracle guy?
Chirabo.
Hey.
IQ.
Wow. That's a hard one. I have to choose between Steve Omon and and Ben Comarcage, one of the two.
Pick one.
Let me go for Steve.
Then handles, dribbles, and everything.
Handles. Handles, okay. I'll still go for Comarcage because he's the most confident player with the ball right
Okay.
there. Yeah.
Passing ability.
Passing. I'd forgotten.
People have put you in that category.
I'd forgotten Dula. I'd forgotten Dula.
And you never put him in top 5 in Uganda.
I'd forgotten.
The defense.
Defense. Sylvan Kawowo was my worst tormentor.
Kawowo.
I could add Charlie Barry Mujula, but yeah, Sylvan Kawowo.
Shooting.
Now I can bring Tony Dreleba.
Attacking mindset.
I'll take Donald.
Then fair play.
Fair play. Chiveru. Sixth man. Okay. Okelo Boniface.
Then lastly, utility player.
I'll still go with Okelo Boniface.
Then before we end this show, do you have any regrets for ever since you played basketball and retiring?
To be honest, I have no complaints. God has been very loyal to me. I think the whole time I played, I had one injury. The whole entire time I played, one injury. It was in Nairobi. If you see my wrist here, it's still a sign to show that I hurt myself. But God has been so nice to me, and I have no regrets.
Amen. I mean, before we close this, any last words to the viewers outside there, those who want to play, who look up to you up to today? Any last words? Should look into the camera.
Okay. First of all, put God first in everything you do. Second, you need to have the passion to play the game. Rain should not stop you. Having no shoes should not stop you. Put the work into it and you will get what you want. I'm available for any kids, any parents that have kids that want to be trained. I am available. All you have to do is just reach out and we make a plan on how we can train your kid. Otherwise, all is good and wish you well all.
Norman, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I hope next time we invite you again, you're not going to disappear like Steve.
No. Yeah. I'm around.
That's good. Yeah.
As long as God is on my side, I'll stay above 6 feet.
No problem. Amen. To the viewers outside there, the producer, Fred, Raymond, thank you so much. Do not forget to subscribe Kawowo Sports. I've been your host, Vinny Jura. See you next time. Have a good night.